Welcome everyone. Today I'll show you how to do bridge pose, modify bridge and progress to wheel or upward bow. Bridge is a perfect tool for you to build a strong and healthy spine. Step by step we'll look at alignment and subtle cues that will help you or your students if you're a teacher to get the most out of these postures. Let's begin. When you're ready, come to seated in the center of the mat. Flex the knees and roll down onto your back. Bring the knees to face the sky, feet hip width apart. Press the palms down next to the hips. Lengthen the back of the neck and tuck the chin slightly. Broaden through the collarbones, broaden through the shoulder blades. Press into the big toes and feel the awakening of the inner line of the leg. And then tuck the tail and slowly peel the spine off the mat, vertebra by vertebra. Lift the hips nice and high, and now feel the press through the big toes, the heels, and the little toes. Tuck the pelvis ever so slightly, squeeze the glutes. Now let's come up onto our toes and feel the fascia in the front line of the body open up, and then drop the heels. Bring the shoulder blades together, bring the hands together, an option to interlace the fingers to take a bind, maybe temple mudra with the index finger pointing forward. Keep lifting the hips nice and high. Tuck the chin, lengthen the back of the neck, and breathe deeply. Opening the heart, opening the front of the hips, and feeling the strength of the legs front and back, and a squeeze in the glutes. Then release the hands, release the shoulder blades, and peel the spine down onto the mat, vertebra by vertebra, from the shoulders through the upper back, middle back, lower back, and tailbone. Beautiful. Next we'll look at how to modify bridge pose. Come to lying down on your back. So you can help yourself down, and then place the block underneath the sacrum, underneath the lower back. And this time we can simply relax. So we already have a little back bend. You can adjust the angle of the block to give you a little more range. And make sure that you're comfortable. Another option is to place a blanket over the block to give you a little more support. You can also extend the legs for a beautiful hip flexor release. Remember to tuck the pelvis under ever so slightly. Another option, as I mentioned, you can place a blanket or a towel over the block, or you can place a blanket underneath the head if that is a little bit more comfortable for you. To release, flex the knees, remove the block, and either roll to the side or rock up. Next we'll look at how to progress bridge pose. If you're not accustomed to this posture, work with an experienced teacher and build up your strength in the shoulders first. We'll come down to our backs. Heels are close to the hips, and fingertips come to the tops of the shoulders. Lift the hips and come up onto the crown of the head. Then gradually press up, pressing the upper body between the arms, knees face the sky. To progress, you can walk the hands toward the feet or the feet toward the hands. Tuck the pelvis under ever so slightly. To progress further, walk the feet together and extend one leg up to the sky. And remember to balance this out on the other side. Take the feet hip width apart, an option to flex and extend the elbows a few times. To come out, flex the elbows, bring the crown of the head to the mat, then tuck the chin, then bring the back of the head to the mat, tuck the tail, and slowly lower down. Bring the spine to neutral by taking the feet as wide as the mat, drop the knees together, palms up, And arms out at about 45 degrees. Breathe deeply. Then when you're ready, walk the feet together and bring the knees into the chest. Releasing through the lower back, you can rock side to side. Then either roll to the side or rock up and come to a comfortable seat. Keep practicing bridge for an open heart and a healthy spine. Namaste.